I'm Carrie Bammer, and I am the Animal Care Manager here at the Humane Society of South Central Michigan. We are located at 2500 Watkins Road, Battle Creek, Michigan 49015. Our hours of operation are Tuesday through Friday from 12 noon to 6 p.m. and on Saturdays from 11 a.m. to 4 p.m. We are closed to the public on Sundays and Mondays. You can reach the shelter by calling 269-963-1796, and you can also visit our website at www.hs-scm.org. If you see any of the animals today that you are interested in, we cannot always guarantee that they will be available by the time that you see this, so you would always want to call the shelter at the number that I've given you, or you can always visit our website to see what animals that we have here that are available. Please call the shelter to find out more information on any of the animals that you see today that you liked. And thank you for watching. This is our One Fast Cat wheel. Our wonderful director purchased this because we were being told that we had too many cats in here that looked like they needed more exercise. And this is something that's really great for enrichment. Most days that we get it out and we bring it in, Fred is the one that gets on it the most. But how it works basically is you tempt them basically to start walking on it. And he's not, of course, going to cooperate the same way that he normally does. But a lot of the time you'll get them walking on it as he's trying to chase up the... but you want to keep it going at more of a easy kind of walking. If you would just... Yeah, he just needs to... The cats basically, what the whole thing is that they get more exercise basically walking on this and on a regular basis. We have right now everything is great, but we have had cats in here before who have gained a little bit of weight because we do open feed. And this is a really great way for them to kind of think out of the box, getting a little bit of exercise and having fun while they're doing it. Fred really doesn't like sharing the wheel. And it would be nice if he would give someone else a chance, but this is kind of his. If we leave it in here, he'd be sleeping on it. And it's actually really fun to watch him go. This is Fred. Fred, of course, is a male domestic short hair. He is Tiger. He was born in April of 2014. Fred is a very energetic and he is very affectionate cat. He does well with the other cats here in the room, but he may have a little bit too much energy for some cats already in the home if they are already established and they are a little bit older. Fred would do well with kids that are at least 6 to 8 years or older. We know that he most likely will adapt to a dog, and he is going to be an awesome companion. And this is Fred. This is Fluff. Fluff is a domestic long-hair female. She was born in August of 2013. Fluff is a peculiar cat, and she kind of has a peculiar attitude. She does pretty well with some of the staff here, but then she has other staff that she doesn't necessarily get along with very well. She would do best as the only cat in her household. She may adjust to a dog as long as it is cat friendly. She would do much better with older kids. She's not real keen about being held, but she does not mind being brushed out. She will make a very nice companion for an understanding person, couple, or family. And this is Fluff. This is Smudge. Smudge is about 7 months old. He is new to the cat room, and you can see that he's got kind of a, one side is white, the other side he's kind of got a black smudge on his nose. He is a very affectionate and very playful cat. He gets along well with the other cats here in the room. He would most likely do well with kids that are 8 to 10 years or older, and he is given plenty, he'll do fine once he's given time to adjust to his new environment. He most likely would do best if he was adopted with another cat that he was familiar with here. There are several in here that he plays with. And I know he was in a foster home and he was very affectionate and he did a great job there. So we know that once he gets into a home where there's less commotion on a regular basis, he'll do fine. And that was Smudge. This is Turbo. Turbo is a male domestic short hair. He was born in September of 2013. Turbo is a very nice boy. He is very playful with the other cats. He does enjoy grooming them and being groomed by them. He does have certain volunteers and certain staff members that he is actually very affectionate with. He's just one of those particular cats that likes who he likes. He hides a lot when strangers come in, but then there are times when he's out, so it just really depends on the time of day. I think he's got his own schedule. He will most likely tolerate a dog as long as it is cat friendly and they are introduced properly and slowly. He may do best with kids that are 8 to 10 years or older. And he's going to make an awesome companion for the right person. He's got beautiful green eyes, and he does have a very nice color to his coat. So this is Turbo, and he is ready for his forever home. This is Rusty. Rusty is a male domestic short hair. He was born in January of 2013. Rusty is front declawed. He is very affectionate, and he is also very playful. He gets along well with the other cats. He was pet of the week last week, but we have not had anybody come in that has been a serious adopter for him. He will most likely get along with the dog as long as it is cat friendly and they are introduced properly and slowly. He will do well with kids that are at least 8 to 10 years or older. He was in a foster home and he did well with the teenager that was in the home. He seems to be into everything in this room. Whenever anything's going on, Rusty likes to be right in the middle of it. He is going to be kind of a where are you at cat. If you're in the kitchen, that's where Rusty wants to be. If you're in the living room, that's where Rusty wants to be. And so if you have another cat in the household that possibly is center of attention, there might be some issues at that point. But you know, Rusty is a very nice cat, and we do believe that he should adjust to just about anything. And this is Rusty. This is Masquerade. Masquerade is about 7 months old. She is new to the adoptable cat area. She is very sweet. She was in a foster home where she did very well there. She was very well socialized. She is a little shy sometimes to the cat room when a lot of things are going on. I don't think that she's a cat that likes to be center of attention, but I think that she would make a very nice lap cat for the right person, couple, or family. She would most likely do well with kids that are 8 to 10 years or older. She'll adjust to another cat, possibly her brother, which was Smudge. You've seen him earlier. And she will tolerate a dog, and with a slow, proper introduction, I'm sure she would do fine with a dog. So this is Masquerade, and she is ready for her forever home. This is Zerai. Zerai is a domestic long hair female. She was born in May of 2012. Zerai has beautiful green eyes, and she does have a very nice coat. She does not mind being brushed, and if you're going to have a long-haired cat, you should have some experience with having one because you do want to keep them well groomed. They do groom themselves, but they can't always keep all of the mats out. So you always want to make sure that you're familiar with their grooming schedules that they need to be on. She is a very nice cat. She would do best in a home with older children. She tolerates the other cats and most likely will tolerate a cat in her new home as long as there's plenty of space. She does not need another cat for a companion, but she can coexist with a cat in the home. She most likely will adjust to a dog as long as it is also, cat friendly. They're introduced slowly and properly, and she is given plenty of time to adjust. She will make a very nice companion for an understanding person, couple, or family. And this is Zerai. This is Frank. Frank is a domestic short hair male. He was born in August of 2011. Frank is a very quiet and reserved boy. He does pretty well with some of the other cats in the room, but does not need another cat in his household to exist. He would do fine as the only cat. He would also most likely do fine with a dog as long as they are introduced properly and slowly. And the dog respected Frank and knew that he was not a chew toy. Frank would most likely do best with older kids just because he is kind of quiet and reserved. He is very playful from time to time, but for the most part, he likes to be on his own, and that's just kind of the way Frank is. He would do well with an older couple in an apartment or just in a home. It doesn't really matter whether it's apartment or home. It just really depends on what someone is looking for. Frank will make a very nice companion. It just has to be for the right situation. And this is Frank. This is Miss Pixie. Pixie is a domestic long-hair female. She was born in July of 2013. Pixie can be very affectionate from time to time. She may tolerate another cat in the household as long as there is plenty of space for both of them. She does not really seek out the other cats for companionship, but she can coexist in a household with another cat. She would most likely do best with kids that are at least 10 years or older. She's very playful from time to time. She does not mind being brushed. She will most likely tolerate a dog as long as it is cat friendly and they're introduced slowly and properly. Pixie will make a very nice companion for the right person, couple, or family. And this is Pixie. This is Styles. Styles is a domestic short hair male. He was born in April of 2013. Styles has been at the shelter since I think August of 2013, so he has been here for quite a long time. He is a very nice cat. Why he's been overlooked is so long, we're not exactly sure. He is affectionate. He is very playful with the other cats. I'm sure he would tolerate a dog. He would do well with kids that are respectful of him and that are at least 8 to 10 years or older. We are hopeful that Styles will find a forever home soon. It's not really fair to him that he has to live his life here at the shelter, even though this is a very nice place and we try to do as much as we possibly can to keep them safe, healthy, and happy. It is still not a forever home. This is Styles, and he will make an awesome companion for the right person, couple, or family. This is Whiskers. Whiskers is a male domestic longhair. He was born in January of 2012. Whiskers can be very quiet and reserved from time to time. He does like to play also in the room. He would most likely do best as the only cat in his new household. He may tolerate a dog as long as it is cat friendly and they're introduced properly and slowly. He would do best with kids that are at least over 8 years or older and are respectful towards him. He's a very nice cat, but we're not exactly sure what he was exposed to prior to coming to the shelter. And from time to time, he gets a little upset with the other cats in the room. So you always just want to use caution with younger kids. But he is a very nice cat. He is very affectionate, and he has lots of personality. And this is Whiskers. This is Maverick. Maverick is a domestic long-hair male. He was born in May of 2013. Maverick is a very nice cat. He gets along well with the other cats here in the room and will tolerate another cat in his home. He does not need another cat in his home, but if there is already a cat there, he will tolerate it as long as there's plenty of space. He most likely will tolerate a dog as long as it is cat friendly and they are given time to adjust to one another. Maverick should do fine with kids that are at least 8 years and older and are respectful towards him. He does have the longer hair, so he will need to be groomed by being brushed at least once a week or once every other week. He is very vocal. He can be very talkative, and he is very curious to what is going on. He did have some injuries to his ears when he came in, or it was previous injuries from, ear mites or what. We're not exactly sure. He did come to us that way. We just make sure that we clean them at least once a week or once every other week. And just keep an eye on them because of the way that they're laid down. They don't get a lot of air in there so that they can get kind of oily and he can get an ear infection if you are not taking care of that. He is a very nice boy and he is awaiting his forever home. And this is Maverick. This is Oreo. Oreo is a female cat. She was born in November of 2010, sorry. Oreo is a very nice cat. She's very affectionate, but she would do best as the only cat in her household. She most likely will do well with a dog as long as it is cat friendly and they have plenty of time to get to know each other. But that is Oreo right there. You kind of see her. She doesn't ever lash out badly. It's just, she's just warning them that she has her space and she wants it to remain her space. But she is very vocal. She does love attention. She would do well with kids that are, 8 years old and are respectful of her. She'll make a very nice companion for the right family. They just have to understand that, she was a mother cat and she does have a little bit of an attitude with the other cats. She wants her space to be hers. And this is Oreo. This is Bobby. Bobby is a male domestic short hair. He was born in November of 2013. Bobby is a very quiet boy. He seems to tolerate the other cats. He does get along with a few of them, but he does not have to be with another cat to be happy. He most likely will tolerate a dog as long as it is cat social and they're introduced properly and slowly. Bobby is, because he is kind of quiet and reserved, he would most likely do best in a home with kids that are a little bit older and are respectful with him and have had cats before. So that way they understand that he can be a little shy and timid from time to time. Although he does come out and he does seek attention, it just really depends on the room atmosphere, if there's a lot of people in here or not. Bobby will make a great companion for an understanding person, couple, or family. And this is Bobby.
Access Vision, your voice, your community.